Hey there guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to Niho. So, a few things have changed. First of all, we're running with some new gear. Running with a nice spear, which has a nice socket, which means I'm pretty survivable right now. New phylactery, which is kind of a bitchin' looking one actually. I think I got this ring in the meantime as well. Basically, I'm just about DPS right now. But I also upgraded my demon stuff, which I'm now running with 3 pieces of for the thorns and the area of effect damage. This is the level 70 version. We were using the level 60 version originally. As you can see, demon restraints. I have 2 pieces of sage stuff, which again is the level 70 version. This time is 200 plus 250 to all attributes, rather than I think it was 50, but it could be 75. And then finally we have 2 pieces of All Guild Spike, which reduces ranged and melee damage by 7%. Pretty decent. If you hear barking, that is someone leaving the house. Now, unfortunately, I tried recording this a few minutes ago, and I didn't realize that my desktop audio had switched over to my PS4 controller for some reason. Because that has an audio out as well, and for some reason my system doesn't like it. Anyway, we had spoken to Bryson at the past.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other, like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
So that was him. And Hadrig, I just asked him about a new companion, and he goes, "Oh,
Who is this?"
I'm Bryson. I was trapped in a cellar until Hadrig rescued me.
And now he won't go away.
You don't feel responsible for him?
No, I'm responsible for myself, though I have decided to repay Hadrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
Thoughts?"
Is something on your mind?
Yes, actually. I was just remembering what happened in New Tristram after the falling star hit. I'd never seen Mira so scared. Leah came by later, telling us there were wounded men at the inn.
And your wife still went to help them?
So yeah, that's her. Emily, freed from the sewer.
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
So that's that. You. Lord Harold Snow. Marital disharmony.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Oh, buddy, that can be arranged. I'm not really bothered by the companion lore. I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get as much of the non-companion lore in as I can as I've been recording. That I decided this a couple of days ago, and luckily enough I've been doing it anyway. But I'll do the companion lore when I'm doing the challenge stuff in season 11, because I won't be doing the story stuff on camera for season 11. I'll literally be Act 1 through 5 in a day, and then jumping straight in with the challenge stuff.
The attack. I wish you could have seen it.
Then jump in with all the challenge stuff, because it's going to be fun. Okay, you, Osmond.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
Nice. Deirdre the Scholar.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I? You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
Yeah, we're going to be going there at some stage. Just thought I'd warn you. Okay, Ivy.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
Many of the survivors here have suffered the same. You should speak to them.
Okay, Brother Ansem. Loras Nar, who is the only surviving... Basically, he's going to be Deckard Cain in the future. The Horadrim.
So, the Horadrim have returned.
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
The Soul Stone sliver. Well, that's not foreboding. About Malthael.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
How?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
He was never meant to explore the domain of death. What would Rathma say if he were here?
Nothing good. Tyrael. The sliver.
Any progress?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Awesome. Okay, General Torian, let's get this show on the road.
What was that Death Maiden doing?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
This magic was not meant to be used so. I will not stand for it.
Yeah, I'm also going to drop the difficulty Torment 1. Because Torment 2 is a little bit challenging right now. I've died a few times in it, even at this level, because, well, yeah. My gear hasn't been up to snuff until now. But I also want to get through this relatively quickly, and I don't want to spend an hour trying to kill one boss. So, Tyrael, what you got to say? Malthael's Reapers. I can't speak this morning.
I have read spells about crucibles that could enslave the dead. Now angels are using them?
Sadly, yes.
And the Death Maidens as well.
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Okie dokie. No, don't care. Onward. Time to kill. We gotta kill. We gotta kill them all. Kill them all. Death to the outsider. I know I'm missing.
It's just death in horror. I thought I'd be safe here, but we've nowhere left to hide.
Oh, I also meant to say. That's not what I'm looking for. Collections, pets. Where is it? Pets. I got a new pet. The stomach. It's a mini Gorm. Isn't it cute? Look at him. Isn't he cute? With his nipple piercings and the mouth and the stuff. He's got a helmet and appetite. What else would you want? I'm kind of tempted to go with the Mimic. Because, yeah. Actually, I'm going to go with the Mimic. Screw it. Why not? I like the Mimics. Okay, so, plan is as usual. Let's get through this relatively quickly. Yeah, my setup is a little OP right now. And I'm fine with that because... Holy crap. I think I heard a treasure goblin. I did. Come on. Burn the fucker down. There we go. Very good. I'm still less worried about actually, you know, killing stuff than I am about lore. And one of the things I love about this region is there's so many events.
Hurry! We've got to save my friends.
When I was leveling up, I actually came across Splinter of Turtles fame. Not even kidding. Splinter.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
That's right. I fought Splinter and beat him. Seriously?
Essence.
Boom.
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
You should leave these petty matters behind.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
That's treason, citizen. You best watch yourself.
As far as I know, this marks the first occasion where we have actually real discussion of the reality of politics in the Diablo universe, which is kind of interesting, actually. Oh, hello. Yeah, you go down. Oh, come on.
I'm afraid not.
Nice.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
How did you come by this?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
So yeah, like I said, first example in the Diablo universe of us really finding out something about the reality of politics here. Which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. So, you know, there's that. Oh, excuse me.
That is not possible.
Yeah, it is. Just kill him. Miser's Hovel. Open the correct chest, 3 remaining. Okay, so... that was easy. Companion vessel. Mostly, I'm all about them gems, because I want to upgrade... I want to be able to put in fully upgraded gems into everything. Okay, that's for the sorceress. It'd have to be pretty fucking good for me to give up my
You seem to fight harder now that your mind is free.
I was a soldier in Westmarch before the Order took me. Fighting is in my blood.
To my snivelling offspring. If you are reading this, then I am dead, and you have come to claim my fortune. Well, you still can't have it. I have set traps to stop you from even trying. So, enjoy the rest of your poor, miserable, and cowardly lives.
I don't so much consider him a miser as someone who just is pissed off with his family. And having a family myself, believe it or not, I was born and not simply hewn from the very essence of gaming. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. Everyone has shit in their family. And the barking begins. Again. Yes, Winter, the door's there. I know. There's probably someone walking past it on the other side of the road because God forbid that it actually be, you know, someone there. Okay, well that didn't take very long.
No.
Yes, Maiden, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Don't really know why, but my armor is not going up very fast. Well, probably because I'm ignoring everything and just walking past it. Let's be honest here. And I have to say, this is probably my least favorite setting in the entire game. Actually, in the entire series, if I'm honest. It's just... It's like, yay, we're fighting street to street. And the point is... Oh, there isn't a point. Thank you for telling me.
That is not possible.
And I say that despite the fact that I really like that suddenly we're getting some information about the politics in Sanctuary and the nature of how power works here. That is cool. It's just, yeah. And admittedly, I do also like these little these little mini dungeons. They're quite entertaining. Hello. I'm guessing that cultist was supposed to talk to me. Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, 17 items. Nice.
You destroyed the Coven. You, of all people, will understand what I'm doing here. Our ill-gotten treasure is behind this door. We did despicable things to amass it. Desecrated tombs, robbed corpses. Things you would never do. I was going to destroy it, but you, the hand of righteousness, you can use it for good.
We should tread cautiously. I'm not sure any cultist can be trusted.
Yeah. And you're down. It really doesn't take long to do this. And that's one of the things I like about these mini dungeons. They are mini dungeons. They're small, they're fast to do. Very little bullshit with them. And because of that, they're very entertaining. Ooh, we had a little lag spike there. Yeah, I hope really hope my connection doesn't go down again. It's been dropping all weekend, which is a little annoying. Secret door. Yeah, that's alright. Seriously, dude. If that's the level of the fortune you amassed, yeah. I'm not really all that impressed. Really, really not impressed. You know, it's like, dude, seriously? Seriously? That's your idea of good loot? Yeah, no. I've picked better loot up off a dead corpse. Literally, actually. You know, although I will say a dead corpse as opposed to a living corpse. I really should have thought through what I was saying, shouldn't I? Ah, let's sigh. Ooh, finally something worth fighting. That's nice. And we're gonna burn you down. And that's you. I need to burn that last one down because reasons.
Prepare for a long fight.
No. Yeah, I'm just going to attack it through the gate because, seriously, fucking fair fight. This guy has Horde, Thunderstorm, Knockback, and Waller. Yeah, I'm not fighting fair. Why in the hell would I fight fair against this? Especially seeing as it's just going to take me an extra minute or so. This is an important lesson, folks. You want to get ahead? Use the environment to your advantage.
Not enough essence.
And you're going to burn down. And you're going to burn down. And now I feel quite happy and contented to do this. Guardian of Salvation and Hollow Boon. Oh, hello. Did you think you could surprise me? Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, I have got to say that this is probably my least favorite area in the entire Diablo setting. It's just... it doesn't do anything for me. It just doesn't do anything for me. It just feels kind of meh. And I don't like saying that because, well, I love Diablo and I love everything about the setting by and large. Something about this area just does not do anything for me. Probably because I have much greater preference for enclosed areas and, well, not for enclosed areas, for open areas. Yeah, I love the I really love the open areas a whole lot more. Play channels. We've gone the wrong way. Of course we have. It's always something.
I once thought nothing could defeat the army of Westmarch.
Boy, were you wrong. I feel like changing my wings. Let's go with something nice. This is the Betrayer. Eternal Light. That'll do. I do like the Eternal Light wings. They're really freaking nice. I think they were a reward for... I want to say they were a reward for one of the seasons, but I could be wrong about that. Could be a reward for having the collector's edition of this. Which would also make sense, but... damned if I can remember. Yeah, it's been a while since I got those, so I actually don't remember, which is kind of sad. Really? There's a reason I keep hitting that as I go past the enemies. It actually acts to slow them. So, yeah, useful. Woohoo! Urzael's journal.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
That maiden is using the crucible.
Yep, noticed that. I did notice that. Freaking corpse piles. Just gonna burn the corpse piles down as fast as I can. We can deal with everything else afterwards.
That is not possible.
Because really, with the equipment I have and the level I'm at, I'm really not worried about the ads in this area. Unless they start doing something really crazy.
Call the darkness down upon yourself, mortal.
I can. What I can also do is I can freeze your ass over and over and over so that really you have no capability of beating me. Boom! Nice. I like. Right in corpse pile.
I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
Miriam.
Did you? I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now.
Right. So, no pressure. None whatsoever. Oh! Oh. Right. Do y'all see the story?
He's watching you.
See the news about the new doctor? Jodie Whittaker? Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Urzael's Journal Part 2.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
Nice. But yeah, Jodie Whittaker is the new Doctor. I
join the rest of the survivors.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
Yeah, I heartily approve. There's finally a Doctor that I can fancy. Because, Jodie Whittaker, man. I have to say, I watched the announcement clip, the announcement trailer, and I actually, I had chills. And then I was crying because it's like, I couldn't believe I'm seeing a female Doctor. And I say this with no small measure of intensity, but my Doctor was always Sylvester McCoy. He was the Doctor I grew up with. He may have a match. I'll have to see what his what her interpretation of the Doctor is like, but if she's given free rein, she's a good actress. She could really make the part her own, and I'm genuinely looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that in itself, you know, let's put it this way. It's nice that young girls are finally going to have someone bitching in the Doctor Who universe to pull for. I had Ace and I had Sarah Jane. But I have to say, with the exception of Donna Noble, they've been rather let down by the current versions. And yes, I do include Martha Jones, and I do include... I can't think of her name, Billie Piper's character in that. I don't really think that there needs... I don't think there needs to be damsels in Doctor Who, and I'm sorry, even though it's a very unpopular opinion. By and large, they just struck me as damsels. Like, oh, Doctor, save me! Well, the Doctor can now save herself, which is going to be pretty awesome. I've no idea where I'm supposed to be going here. I got sidetracked by talking about Doctor Who. And I have to admit, I haven't watched Doctor Who since I watched A Good Man Goes to War. And then the next one I watched was the last episode with... Well, no, the next one I watched was the 50th anniversary of the Day of the Doctor. And then the next one I watched was the last episode with Matt Smith. And I watched most of the first season of Capaldi. And was in no way impressed whatsoever. It really felt like all the progress that had been made with his character had been stripped away for no reason whatsoever. It's like he knows where he's going, finally! He's going to be searching for, and then they completely ignored it. Which didn't make sense to me. I mean, yeah. Although I will give the last season of Capaldi its due. I watched half of it and then I forgot to watch it. And he definitely seemed to be finally coming into his own as the character, which was nice to see.
The night embraces you.
It seemed like they were finally giving Capaldi his head so that he could actually play the character he wanted to play rather than playing the character that was expected of him. That was nice. That was really nice.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
How do you know that name?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
Okay. Yeah. That's, well, that's my hot take on the new Doctor Who
My
news.
essence is too low.
Just kill this fucker because I need to get some essence back. And this fucker here too, why not? Okay, find Master Soul Crucible in the Noble's Resting Courtyard. Okay, so it has to be around here somewhere, and I want to find it because I do not want to spend the whole day playing this because I could easily. It's Diablo, come on. You get sucked into dungeon crawling and there's no coming back from that, people. No coming back whatsoever.
Weakness consumes you.
You shouldn't be so dour. You have much to be joyful about.
I do not revel in joy as others do.
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry. Perhaps when you have lost as much as I, you will understand.
Aha! Noble's Rest. Okay, so we're gonna get swarmed by
You
those
are
little...
such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions.
Probably gonna be swarmed by those little crawling fuckers again. So much for not swearing.
Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
A wise decision. We won't allow any harm to come to you.
I just love the fact that I'm just ignoring, completely and utterly ignoring the enemies. It's just like, yeah, whatever. I'll just be over here killing this shit. Yeah, look at it go. Dies. Oh, there's one more.
Has blessed me.
There's two more. I want to leave the corpses if I can. They're useful.
Do not fear the air.
Catharus, I like that. Why can't I target her? And we've got a Paragon point, so I'm trying to get attack speed up to 50 before I do anything else in this area. I'm not really sure which I'm going to go with next. Cooldown reduction I'm not too bothered by, but I think critical hit chance and critical hit damage might be a good place to spend some points.
What was that wretched noise?
That would be Urzael.
And?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
I have that effect sometimes. Tyrael should hear of this.
Yep, he should.
I need to go back.
What? Okay. What the hell did I do?
That needs to recharge. I am returning to town.
That is weird. I have no idea what I just did. But anyway, Eternity Rebel. We got something new, but nothing worthwhile. Okay, so we're going to smash these. Just get that out of the way. Hadrig, what you gotta say? Troubles arise.
Oh, I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. It couldn't have walked off on its own now, could it, lad?
One of the men needed a hammer. He promised to return it.
Fool boy. I'll never see it again.
I'm sorry, Hadrig.
Get out of my sight.
Third Vermilion.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. Now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them.
Yeah. Bryson. Thoughts?
I don't feel like talking right now.
Fine.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul.
What a piece of shit. Emily. The angels.
Is this truly the work of angels? I don't understand. How could they?
They have never cared for our kind, but these are the first to act against us. I will handle them.
Good.
So that's that. Lord Harold Snow. Harold the Weasel.
You are a quiet sort, Serena. Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But the streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
What a piece of shit. I'm gonna look forward to killing him in the future. At least I hope I get to kill him in the future. Ivy.
And now I hear those reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness.
Yep. Osmond.
Why fight so hard? Thousands are dead. What do another dozen matter?
And Sophia. Rescued.
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. Soul Sliver. Yes, but some sooner than others. General Torian. The last holdouts.
Your soldiers have been holding out for some time.
It has been a brutal task. A lot of good men sacrificed themselves to save us. But even that wasn't enough. If you hadn't shown up when you did, we might already be dead.
Okay, and reinforcements.
The rest of the kingdom should have sent reinforcements by now.
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malthael strikes all across Sanctuary.
Unfortunate.
Loras Nahar. Cain.
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
He was unlike anyone I ever knew. A normal man on the surface, but with a heart for all the world and everything in it. His death was a great disruption in the balance.
Could one man make such a difference?
Always.
Now, excuse me, I just need to turn my microphone, so it's probably kind of noisy there for a second. I don't know why, it keeps getting turned for some reason. Diablo Slayer!
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
Yes, but I had assistance.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
The world will always have some evil in it, but it never could have withstood so much. It is better if people remain ignorant of such things.
Lorath's history.
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch. He assumed I would become a soldier, just like him.
Why didn't you?
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Cain. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one of them?
Okay, I like that. Tyrael.
Look, the sliver is changing.
As though Malthael is manipulating the Soul Stone.
Exactly. He's been gathering strength from the souls of Westmarch in order to alter the stone. Yet his purpose still eludes me.
He's killing everyone. What more do you need to know?
How he plans to do it. Westmarch is only one battlefield in this war.
Well, that's different.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by my cart. I can enchant some items for you.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. Destroying the Soul Stone.
Did you ever consider destroying the Soul Stone?
The Black Soul Stone was made by a man, unlike previous Soul Stones. We had no idea what would happen if we destroyed it. It seemed a better idea to hide it away forever. We had no way of knowing that Malthael was watching us the entire time. How could we?
Someone is always watching. What will you do if I recover it?
I don't know. But it's better for us to have the stone than Malthael. If we make it that far, we'll worry about what to do next.
Yeah, destroy the fucking thing. The Black Soulstone.
What can Malthael do with the Black Soulstone?
I have been thinking on that since our encounter, but every scenario I envision simply doesn't make sense, regardless of what he has become.
Even he would not dream of unleashing Diablo, would he?
Okay. Lighting in the hub changes sound of wind howling. Okay, Tyrell's pain.
Your wounds are deep, aren't they?
I have felt pain before, but nothing like this. It is different being mortal. The pain wears on you.
I am sure you have carried greater burdens.
Okay. Malthael's mercy.
Malthael doesn't intend to kill you, does he?
I may be mortal, but I am not Nephilim. I have no demon blood in me, and therefore Malthael does not see me as his enemy.
We humans also possess the blood of angels.
That is of no consequence. You are half demon to him and therefore on the wrong side of the eternal conflict.
What an asshole. Urzael.
Did you know Urzael?
He is Malthael's lieutenant, much the same way that Iswal was mine. He does his master's bidding without question.
Lovely. Isn't that nice to know people?
Walk always in the light.
Oh, he's the local insta-heal person. Okay, out of here. We have to go kill Urzael. Westmarch Heights. Finds Tower of Corellian. Bonus bids flame kills. Okay. Fuck you. Should we bother with the Maidens of Flame? Maybe. Cozy bookstore. Yay, books. Norma. Bookstore merchant. Incinerated bookstore merchant. Okay. And you're dead. That was really not worth it. Okay. Just run through, ignore everything. It's not like I need to level. That said, I will take out the Summoner of the Dead because he's a pain in the hole. Okay. No, that's a dead end. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Verminale? Oh, Verminale!
Decay and rot.
Well, you see who we're going to meet now.
No.
It's Sprinter, enemy of the Foot clan.
Weakness consumes you.
I just wonder, are there turtles? Actually, that wasn't a bad haul, all things considered.
Malthael will die, just as Diablo did. We fight for all that is good. We cannot lose.
I fight only to even the scales. You'd best remember that.
Come on. Okay. I'll take the pack leaders because they're a pain. To say the least, they're a pain, actually. So I feel completely and utterly justified killing them. Oh, come on. I started rewatching Horatio Hornblower last night. I forgot how good it was. Ian Griffin was really freaking good in that. Such a shame his career was essentially derailed by bloody Fantastic Four. Seriously, seriously good actor. Aha! She's a fly starter! Twisted instigate. Ah! Yeah. Lovely. Beautiful. I should point out, I still have the skill. I have this skill. Damage bonus of command skeleton increases by 28% per second they attack the same target. So, this character has now become basically a boss killer. I mean, I won't say exclusively a boss killer, but damn, can she melt bosses. Oh.
That is not possible.
Oh, come on. Seriously? That'll work. I'm gonna take some damage. Yeah. Nice. That works. Just burn him down. Okay, so that's 2 fire maidens. I don't want to kill him just yet. I want to find the last fire maiden if I can. Because, yeah. Might as well try and do one bonus outcome at the very least. Okay, it has to be around here someplace. Never mind. Wrong way. Well, I wasted that recharge. Okay.
I must wait.
Do I really want to do the Death Maiden? Do I really? Nah, fuck it. Let's go kill Urzael and get on with life. All this bonus crap is fun and all, but, you know, I want to kill something. I want to go kill some stuff. I also want a can of Red Bull.
My master has begun his work on the stone. Nothing that you do matters. Soon demons spawn like you will be gone forever.
Or you will be. Have you considered that?
Okay, and he's gonna jump.
The demon spawn shall perish in flames.
Yeah, how's that working out for you, mate? Don't move until you see that there is going to be an attack. And Urzael is dead. Okay, Fan of the Flames. Kill Urzael at max level in under 90 seconds on Torment difficulty or higher. I approve of that. I liked that. That was good fun. Maltails, I'll talk to you in a second, mate. I've other things to be doing right now. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Okay, now I've got time to speak to you.
Nephilim, I will bring an end to conflict. In death there is peace.
You wield a power you do not comprehend, Angel.
Okay, back to Tyrael.
I am returning to town.
I have to say, when you're lower level, that fight is really fun. Emily, Angel's death.
You killed the angel who was responsible for this horror.
Yes, but not his master. Once he is dead, you will be safe.
I believe you.
Okay, Vermilion.
Quite unlike me to fall apart like that. I can't imagine what came over me. Let's keep this between ourselves, eh?
Oh, I don't think so.
If Tyrael is helping Malphite, we should rush him. We can do it.
Yeah, they actually think they can beat Tyrael. Good luck with that. Lord Harold Snow. Serena's Revenge.
I wonder if we could sell wigs made from your hair.
That is enough, Harold! If we survive this nightmare, I am leaving for my parents' estate in Bramwell.
That's a grand idea, dearest. Your father has more than enough money to...
Follow me, and I will tie you naked to a tree for the crows. Maybe then you'll finally think of something other than money.
Also, just bravo to whoever designed her character portrait. She is... Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. See, we've got a nice little selection here. Of course, I've never actually used the diamond ones. I wonder why. Ivy.
Now that Urzael is dead, I'm going to Bramwell to find my son.
The streets are not clear. Some of our enemies remain.
I don't care.
Osmond?
Thanks to you, I can finally bury my wife in peace.
Poor Derek. Hero.
You really must stop thanking me. It was nothing.
A dozen people ran by me and did nothing. You're a hero.
Just in the right place at the right time, I suppose.
Poor bastard.
This disaster will make for great reading someday, provided that anyone survives to chronicle it.
Pretty sure you'll survive. Oh, she's more to say.
How fortunate I am to have met the savior of Westmarch. You simply must let me ask you some questions when your work is done. Rackus conquered all of Honduras before founding Westmarch. Repelling this invasion would be child's play for him.
Yeah, probably not actually, but okay. Yeah, I'm worried. Tyrael!
Urzael is dead, and only a few Reapers remain.
You have saved Westmarch, my friend.
Not yet. We still don't know where Malphale is hiding.
That strange woman you brought here believes she can help. She insisted on speaking with you immediately.
Oh, you got something to say. No. You. Tyrael's mood.
Urzael is slain. Westmarch is saved. And yet these thoughts weigh constantly upon me.
The others may celebrate, but we know the truth. Many more will die before this war is over.
Wise words, my friend. Still, we must keep going forward. Your persistence has taught me that much.
I must look up if his voice actor is the same voice actor who voiced, oh, it's terrible. Not Gorosh Hellscream. I had his name in my head a second ago. The greatest greatest orc of them all. I have to look it up. Be right back. Yeah, I'd wanted to say Durotan, but it's not. It's Thrall. I wonder if it's the same voice actor. Miriam.
Chelsea, I know how to find Malphale, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
Fine.
There is only one person who knows how to find Malphale. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
You were right. I do not like that.
The witch. So yeah. I do wonder if Tyrael is voiced by the same actor. I'm going to have to look it up later, because there's... It's one of the things I've kind of not spent an awful lot of time...
You're not going anywhere without me.
What?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
You are the first to question my restraint, Lorath.
What is it?
Oh, shut up.
I'm afraid not.
Okay, can I sell it? Okay. I haven't really gone into too much detail in researching the making of Diablo.
Dead angels now rest with the human corpses on the roads of Westmarch. But more will die, unless we know where Malthael is hiding. I cannot imagine how Adria came by this knowledge, but somewhere in the Blood Marsh, our answers await.
The Blood Marsh. I love this area. It's just overgrown with lots of big spaces.
Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. We thought it would be safe. Malthael found it all the same.
I consider myself an expert on all matters concerning boggits. The boggit itself is a small, odd creature given to foraging and burrowing. Under normal circumstances, it fears humans, but it can be incited to great violence when under the influence of magical objects. Rings in particular seem to excite them.
The first time I saw them, all I could think was boggles, which were kind of a puppet-like toy from the 80s.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
What a surprise.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
What that was, my dear friend, was a lack of challenge.
No.
Ooh, Tusk Boggin. Forgot about these guys. Not really.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
Okay, lore.
The Tusk Boggin is a ferocious, hulking beast with an exceedingly bad temper. Aided by packs of boggits, it will fight anything that crosses its path. Invariably, some of the boggits will die, but the survivors are rewarded with scraps left over from the Boggin's prey. If only my assistants would work for so little.
Oh, I love that guy.
Adria, this land seethes with her influence.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
I know.
Reassuring?
I love the fact that he thinks it's her job to be reassuring.
Could we find more like that?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah. Oh, your satchel, yes.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
I had believed my new assistant was the noisiest creature in the world, but that was before I discovered the Shrieking Terror. This bat-like monstrosity produces the most ear-splitting racket imaginable, and furthermore managed to make my assistant scream even louder. I think my headache will last for weeks now.
What? I'm not dead? You have my thanks. But a word of warning. These animals carry a plague and must be killed before it spreads. To create a potion to fight it, I cut one of them open and took its innards. They smell it on me. That's why they're attacking.
And... oh. Boom!
Here, take this as my way of saying thanks. I must get back to my work.
Wow. That was pretty decent. Unfortunately, it's a scoundrel item and we're not using the scoundrel, but I won't say no. Okay, the door.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
I will try.
After I listen to Adria's journal.
My father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
Okay, that's nice.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Okay, so I know it's one of these sigils. I love this area.
Brutes to shreds.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah, of course it does. Oh, wonderful!
I'm afraid not.
Arbiter and enchanted. Ain't that wonderful? Come on. Just burn this guy down. I have to say, when I'm playing this for myself, I usually just work my way through each of the entrances to the city and leave it at that, because it's actually kind of fun. But this time I'm going to do it the right way.
Is this really the right one?
Probably not. I need to find the other stones if I can. If I can. Good place, by the way, these areas. Great for the whole leveling up thing. Ooh, Boggett. Putrid Haven. Yeah, I'll take that. Putrid Hovel, I should say. Not Haven.
I need essence.
What? Why are you running, man? Why you run? Why you run, huh? And that works. Radiant chest. Give me something good. Or not. Okay. See, I'm going to find it very hard to get anything better than what I'm using at this point. There is better. I'm just going to find it kind of difficult to find anything better. Kind of how it goes. Okay. Now, I could risk it and just go in through that entrance. I could. And there is a chance, at this point there's a 1 in 3 chance that it's the right one. But I really don't know. I may need to go back to the previous area and go through it and try and find the other 2 signs. See, that's another one.
Not enough essence.
Yeah, whatever. Putrid swamp. Frickin' traps, man. Not that it really matters, but anyway. So yeah, there is definitely something I've learned from Dark Souls. You don't have to kill everything. You can run past quite a lot.
The grave beckons. My essence is too low.
I know. That's why I'm just working on killing that guy. But yeah, this is a great area for leveling. I really recommend it for if you're going to be in anything below Torment. The 60s, level 60 up, good area for leveling in because there's a lot of mobs. There's a lot of smaller mobs like that, which makes it very easy to set up like multi-kill bonuses, which is really your best bet for for leveling quickly. Because it just makes life so much easier. Because there's so many small ones, it becomes relatively easy to create. Like, I'm up to 56 kills already, and I haven't even really been trying, which is 2.25 times your experience. It's worth it, and it works. It's a great way of leveling. It's relatively fast, makes life pretty easy, I want to say. Not very easy, but it does make life easier. So it is worth doing that. I also have to say it's worth going.
You will make a fine corpse.
I also think it's well worth burning your way through the Nephilim rifts. Okay, that's another one. Okay, so it's either the.
Help me find the correct passage.
This one will answer all. Okay.
Now I know which is the correct passage.
So yeah, normally I don't bother with that. Normally I literally just work my way through them one after another and find the right one by trial and error. Because it's just an opportunity to get more experience. But the other side of that is it also takes time. I'm not willing to use that time because I'm trying my best to keep these videos under 3 hours. Because
there is definitely something wrong around here.
You don't say. I'm trying to keep these
Here it is, the right passage.
I'm trying to keep it to under 3 hours so that people have time to watch it, even on a Sunday. These are also freaking amazing areas for leveling. Just point blank, amazing. Nice. These particular dungeons, because they have so many small enemies. There's these little scarab dudes that just appear. That's not bad, actually. Let's see. I think that is the right hand one. Let's see. If I swap this in 5.4 and 53.3.
A good choice.
No, it's not. It's a terrible choice. Okay. There we go. His damage is up. So, perfect. Also, why in the hell am I carrying that? But these are good for leveling as well, because they're scarab enemies, and the scarab enemies are these. They're so easy to set up that that attack bonus. Because once you got one, enemies have a tendency to come running, and life gets a hell of a lot easier. Although There is one thing that kind of annoys me, and that is if a shaman manages to resurrect one of the mobs and you've already killed it, you don't get experience for killing it a second time. That annoys me a little bit. I mean, it's just as hard to kill them the second time. On the other hand, I suppose it does stop me from cheesing the way the game is meant to be played, so I kind of get it at the same time. Doesn't mean I like it,
The grave beckons.
but it is what it is. Okay, second shaman. No. There it is. CR the Slayer, Desecrator, Orbiter, Missile, Dampening, Teleporter. So in other words, stay inside his shield. Not that it takes very long to kill him anyway, but, you know. And you're dead. And you're dead. Nice, okay. We got helm and a weapon, and it's a two-handed weapon, so whatever. And a resplendent chest. I think they've nerfed the number of drops from resplendent chest. I think. It certainly feels like they have. And like I said, I could be wrong, but I feel like we used to get more loot from resplendent chests than we do now. Which kind of sucks. If it's true, it kind of sucks. Ooh, nice. Give me the ruby. That's it. Onward.
The grave beckons.
Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, the boom is back. I'm kind of tempted to try and find a warhammer so I can call it a boomstick. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Anyway. They call that a barricade. Now, if I remember correctly, there are some really, really nice events in these dungeons, but I'm not sure if we'll find any of them. Like, I was so happy to have found the turtles. The turtles Easter egg, because that was actually pretty awesome. And it may be my favorite Easter egg in any Blizzard game. But I didn't really expect to find it a second time. As far as I understand it, those events are somewhat randomized, and being somewhat randomized, they're hard to find again. I'm very happy to have found it again.
You will make a fine corpse.
Okay, boom! Come on, boom! There we go. Boom. Boom is good.
The servants of evil are vanquished.
Return of the boom. Return of the boom. Return of the boom. Okay, so we need to go down there. I think.
The night embraces you.
Yep, I do. I'm now Paragon level 63. Which is pretty damn cool. I'm getting my life up to 50 first. This is a character I'm going to use for Paragon farming, definitely, because fun and stuff. It is a really, really, really fun...
I suppose being lost in a crumbling ruin is better than being lost in a swamp.
Testament of Rakkus.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, gods by another name, and their ruined civilization in the west. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the record of this single tome?
Time. There's whole civilizations in our history that are utterly forgotten. And most likely will always remain forgotten. And by the way, a civilization can actually refer even to a single city. Yeah, buddy. That works. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. And skadoosh. Oh, I also wanted to mention to anyone who's interested, I have a Facebook page. It's listed down below in my description, and I'm gradually working through my...
All must serve the vassal.
I'm very gradually working through my theories on Souls lore. Because I have my own theories on what it's actually about and where it comes from and all the rest of it. So if you want to have a look at that, feel free.
Your death nears.
That was easy. The ruins of Corvus. Oh, Testament of Rakkus, yes.
The Nephilim were not gods, but our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
But yeah, I have a lot of my own theories where it comes to Souls lore, which I've been doing. One of the problems is I'd love to do a lore series for Diablo, but I don't really think it supports it, to be quite honest. Talk. Bryson.
Bryson made a mistake, but he can still learn.
He's a fool, and fools end up dead around here.
Ah, so it is a personal matter.
What are you talking about?
You cannot control your emotions, so you drive people away instead. It seems to be effective, if misguided.
You keep that nonsense to yourself, or I might forget how much I owe you.
Yeah, Hadric's kind of a dick at times. Let's be honest here. He's a dick. Okay, let's just see what else has to be said, because we've done a bit of damage. We've gone a bit further in. The angels.
The angels will not aid us.
There is confusion and dissension in the high heavens. You must remember, Malthael was our leader once.
All the more reason to confront him.
Imperius commands the host, and he will not unleash them on a fellow angel, especially a former member of the Angiras Council.
He will regret that.
Yeah. To put it another way, Imperius was, is, and always shall be a dick. Sergeant Samuels. Touched by death.
I was separated from the other soldiers and surrounded by the dead when I saw him. I gazed into the face of death himself. I couldn't move. I just stared as he passed through me. His touch was like ice, so cold. But something in me changed. Something I cannot understand.
Derek, poor bastard. Moving on.
I can't stay here. I need to move on.
You can't leave me. Where will I go?
You should be safe here.
Please, just stay a few more days.
Dude, she wants the D, and I can't believe I just said that, but... Dude. I wonder if there's anything more from... no, there isn't. Ah, it's sad. I want to get more of that story. Really, really. Huh?
I am returning to town.
How did I not realize that that was where that was? Okay. Note to self, don't do that again. Where are we going? Path to the Drowned. Yeah. Nope. That's not it either. Passage to Corvus. Okay. Okay, okay. Onward.
Wait here, Laura.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
Still you ask these questions.
We're all counting on you.
Okay, can I just say I admire Lorath? He's dealing with someone who has godlike abilities, and he's still threatening her. You know, Lorath is in his own way an absolute freaking badass. And I really like that about him. I like the fact that this guy who... Yeah, he's a Horadrim, but at the end of the day, he's just immortal.
The night embraces you.
Is standing toe-to-toe with someone who killed the primeval, and yet he's willing to talk back to her. That's impressive. That is very impressive, and I really like it. I like that aspect of his character. And I really look forward to him becoming the Cain-type character in the future, or at least I hope he does. I don't know if there's an advantage to fighting them on those plates. Maybe there is. Boom. Okay, dead end. Ooh, hang on. Ancient remains? Okay, it is a dead end. Yeah, I really need to look more into...
Lyndon I said this. I believe he is a more honourable man than he lets on.
No, never tell Lyndon that.
You will make a fine Give it more time.
See what I mean about getting the massacre bonuses? It's very, very easy here. And that means makes leveling up an absolute piece of cake.
Is that all?
No. There's more.
You will make a fine corpse.
What's that saying? What's that quote from 13th Warrior? 13th Warrior?
I don't like the look.
Don't worry, little brother. There's more. That is a great movie. Perhaps not a great conversion from the book, but which is called The Eater of the Dead, by the way. Well worth a read. But I like that movie. I like that movie a lot. My idea of a fun afternoon. 13th Warrior, some popcorn, and... well... actually, that's about it. Maybe some West Wing to wind down afterwards.
The grave beckons.
Boom. I mean, you can see how quickly we're leveling. It's ridiculous how fast you can level in this area. Okay, that's a dead end. Good to know. Do. Boom. I'm finishing this up today. I'm planning on recording a lot of Neho tomorrow. Get a couple of weeks ahead on that because, well, one of my best friends in the entire world is coming to visit me. And then I'm planning on doing a... but once I've caught up on that, I am planning to start recording my Bloodborne playthrough, which I cannot wait for. I mean, I may have only played as far as the Bloodstar Feast, but I really enjoyed what I played. Cannot wait to see what comes next. $66 kills. God, we're leveling up so fast. Ooh. Hello.
Your death nears. That is not possible.
Yeah, buddy. And a resplendent chest. Don't mind if I do. Decent amount of gold, if nothing else. I mean, we started with 5.5 million, and we're now up to 6.5 million. Once you get beyond master level, and you get into the torment levels, you really start to mount up gold quite quickly, which is a good thing. Not to mention there are gems you can use to increase your gold drop, so, you know, it's all good.
Weakness consumes you.
Bye. Nice. I probably could have pushed that that kill bonus a little bit further than I did, but you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with what I got. And I actually had someone email me just the other day, actually, to ask if I was going to do any more Dark Souls Let's Plays. And I had decided before not to. You know, aside from challenge runs, but I was thinking about it, and I may actually do a lore through, because I'm gradually working my way through my own concepts of the lore of Dark Souls. I have my own theories. Book 3.
I will bring the light of Zakarum to the heathens. Here in the east, the power of Zakarum wanes, but in the west it will rise, stronger and greater than ever. Yet I have another purpose. The lost Nephilim city of Corvus lies in the west. I will find it.
So what you're saying, mate, is it's going to be a holy war, huh? Is it going to be a holy war, huh? Is that what you're telling us?
All must serve the cycle. No.
Probably not going to get another kill in time. Nah. That was worth a try. This is actually one of the longer dungeons because it's multi-part.
Your death nears.
And it's one of the rare dungeons where it just keeps on going and going and going. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. God damn, drop me something from my Templar. Frick's sake. That's actually kind of annoying me at this point.
Weakness consumes you.
I'm reasonably happy with my character, but I'm not all that happy with what I've got for my Templar right now. And I would very much like to get some better gear. Okay. Bye. Oh, come on, we gotta be getting close now.
Your death nears.
So, I am contemplating and I can't believe I'm saying this, but a full Diablo 1, 2, and 3 lore through as like a Sunday afternoon thing like this, where it's 2 or 3 hours at a go and broken up, much like my Dark Souls 3 playthrough, and literally just go through the lore of the game and try and find some real meaning in it.
All must serve the cycle.
Because while I love VatiVidya and ENB, and I largely agree with them, there are things that I don't agree with in their lore interpretation. But I think that's going to be a given in any game like the Souls series. So I'm thinking about it, but I'm not certain. I haven't decided for sure yet. In all honesty, I'm more likely to play through Bloodborne a couple of times, because I really don't want to play Dark Souls 2 again. That game was just, plain and simple, a freaking nightmare.
I need essence.
Come on, die. And that's going to be Scoundrel again. Fuck me. Come on, drop something. Weakness consumes you. Yep, it sure does. New event? Ah.
Weakness consumes you.
$145 kills. Oh my god.
I'm afraid not.
$150!
It would be nice to have Irena here with us. I mean, she's a good fighter to have by your side.
Ah! Oh, you are not subtle, mate. You are not subtle. Should I go in there and fight them? I don't even know if there's anything worth getting in there, but why not?
The grave beckons.
Not even sure what gets me the pulverized. I'm not even sure what. I'm actually not sure what gets you the pulverized thingy. Status effect. But whatever. I think we're pretty close now. And you're down. Nice. Okay, we've gone the wrong way. Where did I go wrong? Okay, must be back there. That's a pain. That is a pain. Hi, boys.
Decay and rot.
Boom. I love the fact that the Necromancer is basically an explosive summoner. You know, how do you go wrong? The Great Hall. Okay. Adria dies.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Nice. Nice, I guess.
Demons and
Not only does that slow, it also reduces the damage she causes.
He had returned, and you were the one who freed him. He always finds a way. My master will return.
But you will not.
Spellbow. Killed Aldria at max level without crowd control enemies in torment level difficulty or higher. Awesome. What am I missing? This is challenges. Burden for you. Complete the Urziel challenge achievements listed below. Oh my god, there's so many. Witch. Please. Move for me, Spellbound, which in time really most sincerely dead. Kill Adria at max level without crowd control and torment level or higher in hardcore mode. Ooh, yeah. What the hex? I love the names. Okay, what did we get? We got sweet FA for that. Yes, Lorath?
Adria had conjured an image of pandemonium before I interrupted her.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
Talk to Tyrael. Okay.
I am returning to town.
I am returning to town. I really should repair my gear because it's probably pretty banjaxed at this point. First of all, get rid of any of this crap because we're not going to use it. Repair. Right. Let's go talk to Tyrael. Ooh, let's go talk to Sophia first. Good news.
Where are you going? I have some good news.
Good news?
I mentioned what you did to some guards I met. You could get a commendation or something when this is all over.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He doesn't sound too convinced, does he? Tyrael.
Malthael seems to be in pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
And what does that entail?
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
Right. Guess we're going to hell.
What is this?
Destroy the gate! The Nephilim is here.
Yeah. She's here. Excuse me, I just need to get into the middle of all this. Right about here. That's a lot of Death Maidens. Must be said, that is a lot of Death Maidens. Nice.
Dares to attack us?
What do you think?
Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this. And so it falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
Have I mentioned before Imperius is an asshole? Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if he ends up being corrupted by Diablo and that's how Diablo comes into the next Diablo. It really wouldn't surprise me. Of course, it also wouldn't surprise me if Tyrael was the way he comes into the next Diablo.
Malthael thinks he can delay the inevitable, but he underestimates my persistence. I will cross the ancient battleground of the angels and demons and journey on to the gates of the Pandemonium Fortress. This angel has disrupted the balance between life and death, and it falls to me to rebuke him.
Or to put it another way, I'm gonna kick his ass! Where's Tyrael? Oh.
Why would Imperius want you to follow him? I don't like this.
There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will show you what must be done.
War-scarred Ravager? That's a new one. Actually, as it turns out, it is a new one.
Patience is not one of my virtues, Nephilim.
You are an utter dickhead.
The Ravagers were among the most fearsome soldiers of hell. Having grown accustomed to the taste of war, they remained in Pandemonium long after the last siege of the fortress ended. Now, they regard the realm as their own and terrorize any angels who venture onto the battlefields. Pandemonium is a vast, chaotic realm, and many demons remain scattered throughout it. In particular, the war-scarred Marauders were unwilling to return to the Hells, and they have taken to pillaging the remaining angelic outposts in the battlefields. They may not be the most powerful of their kind, but they are clever and insidious, and no strangers to war.
I love the fact that, you know, the place is just filled with all this shit. Fuck's sake.
We do not have the luxury of time.
Did I mention that Imperius is a dickhead? He's such an utter dick. He has to be a politician. Screw it. Let's just walk.
That needs to recharge.
Come on, and boom.
That is a siege room. Bring it with you.
Yeah, you don't say. I really don't like... Really don't like Imperius, and you're meant to not like him.
Do you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege rooms that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the rooms, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
Indeed.
Imagine that. You're a dickhead. Who knew? Imperius is an utter prick. Who'd have guessed? With a name like Imperius.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah, getting pretty decent gold actually, all things considered.
Your death nears.
Barbed lurker, huh? Oh yes. Excellent new neck piece.
I must wait.
Always some of these.
He says, chasing after the elite level enemy on his own. Man, you gotta love the Templar. He is absolutely batshit. Come on, come on, come on. And there we go.
I like to think the world is safer now.
It probably is. Life per hit. We're getting really up with that. That's fantastic.
I need to go back.
We're going to identify that necklace because that's the first really decent piece of anything we've gotten so far this session. Book of Cain. Give me something good. Come on. Big money. Big money. That's pretty big money. Let's see. Not for me. But for him, definitely. Yep. Nice.
I will use this.
Okay, and we'll just demolish everything else, go through our conversations. Talk. A realization.
I thought on what you said, and you may have been right. Can't bear the thought of another friend's death.
But you also cannot bear a life without friends. You are not like me, Hedrick. You need people.
I suppose so.
Oh. Okay, I need to pause the recording for a second. Be right back. I'm back. My little pup Lulu was keeping me company and she really needed to go out to the toilet because the door's been closed. Retribution.
We can't start to rebuild until we know that the one who caused this devastation is dead.
I am doing my best to ensure that.
I hope so.
Actually, I think reactions like that in themselves show where this universe is going, and it's not anywhere good. Ivy.
I joined a caravan of refugees heading to Bramwell, but we never made it there. Brigands slaughtered everyone. I ran into the forest and hid for days before I dared come out. How am I ever going to find my son?
Samuels. The Shadow.
I see death everywhere. Even when amongst the living, I see the specter of endless night. But you are different. Death's shadow surrounds you. It obscures all else.
Yeah, no shit.
According to the records, King Rakus had a strong jaw, hair as black as night, and wore gleaming armor over his muscular... Sorry, what was I talking about?
Damn, girl.
Every time Westmarch is invaded, a hero appears to save it. History is much easier to write with a strong protagonist. Rakus and his sons built much of Westmarch during their time. The ruins and the marshes outside the city may be their work too. Of course, whenever I ask the Crown for gold to further my excavations, there's always a more pressing matter at hand.
Derek. No way out. Poor Derek.
I tried to leave the city today, but the gates are all closed. The guards won't let anyone in or out.
What are you going to do?
Stay here and hide, I guess. I am a coward.
Stop that. You're a good man.
Poor Derek. Clara. Children.
Peter and Lara have been playing hide from the monster all day. Such imaginative children.
There are no children here.
I said they were hiding, didn't I?
Wow. Lorath. Pandemonium Fortress.
Deckard Cain wrote much about the Pandemonium Fortress. He kept meticulous notes, drew sketches, and even made some maps. But nothing matches what is there now. The fortress has changed so much since Malthael took over.
Rebuilding.
The people of Westmarch are starting to rebuild the city and bury their dead. Their strength is an inspiration. But there are children that witnessed their family being torn apart. Others climbed over piles of corpses to get to safety. What will they make of the world when they grow up? The city has scars that will linger for generations.
Yeah, that's a pretty good commentary on war and its effect on multiple generations. I approve. Okay, where are we going now? We are going to find the holder of these... Ooh. You're dead. This is, to my mind, it's not as good a place for grinding levels, but it's not bad.
Weakness consumes you.
Mainly the reason it's not bad is that while there aren't as many mobs that you can just slaughter the same way, there's a decent number. But it's a little bit more limited. At least in my opinion. I'm sure there are people who disagree.
All must serve the cycle.
Nice. Okay. I love these guys. If you take off their armor, they scrabble in the dirt to find more, because they're actually armored with dirt, with rocks from the ground, which is kind of cool. It's actually kind of a cool mechanic. So you have to get them out of their armor to do any significant damage, and then you have to keep them out of their armor, which is a little bit more challenging when you're actually doing this at level, which we're not. Hello. Oh, look at that. He's really easy to burn down. Who'd have guessed? Oh, screw it. It's one of the things I like about this character, and I am going to do a review of this character in the near future, but one of my favorite things about this character is that it actually promotes more mobile play, because if you stand still for too long, you end up with things to go boom with, and that means you're less likely to be able to deal with the enemies. Come up here, you. And it really promotes a more mobile form of style of play than I typically do. The Lost Warrior.
Something now inhabits the fortress. I am certain of it. Long have I gazed upon its scarred facade, dreaming of the safe haven its walls offer. But it has changed. The vacant terraces have turned cold. I am so desperate to escape the demons. But whatever is in the fortress may be worse.
Yeah. Pretty much, mate. Pretty much.
This is the way to the ram. I'd best find the seed.
But yeah, this style of play, this character definitely promotes a more motion-oriented style of play. It's great for burning down bosses. There is no getting away from that. It is fantastic for burning down bosses and stronger standard mobs, but yeah, you wait around too long, you're gonna die. Okay, that's that. See, scrabbling, looking for armor. Didn't get it though. Didn't get it. Right.
No.
Little bastards. They pop up and then they run away. Like little chickens. Here we go.
Not enough essence.
Here we go, and you.
This world can abide you no longer.
Nope, it can't. But that's okay, because you're really easy to kill. Now, let's see. Anything good? Okay, onward.
I understand why Malthael was drawn here. It feels like death.
Nephilim! We found something we can use!
I like this event.
Long ago, this weapon was used to bring down a mighty siege beast and its demon master. Even now, the device maintains its power. Sadly, the weapon now attacks us as well as our enemies. We can use it in this fight, though, if we can regain control of it.
I really like this event. This event is fun.
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
You stand there, AoE attack, and then you move into the center, because there's going to be bad guys attack, eventually.
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it does some damage, so it's worth it is worth ducking in. Come on.
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
Well, actually, to show you just how much damage. It's a decent amount of damage. I mean, if you were playing this at level and you were unlucky, you could easily lose your
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Oh well. It's not like I'm massively overpowered for this area or anything. Oh, hang on. That's exactly what it's like. But I really enjoy this event.
I will protect you!
You shall join me inside my eternal prison.
No, I won't. I really, really won't.
It is unfortunate that Kurokos corrupted the weapon. It is useless to us now. At least it cannot do any more damage.
Legend of the Great Weapon.
The Great Weapon was created in response to a siege on the Pandemonium Fortress by Kurokos, a demon lord who rode a monstrous siege beast. At great cost to ourselves, we channeled much energy into the Great Weapon, and succeeded in bringing down Kurokos and his mount. Upon his death, the demon was drawn inexplicably into the weapon.
That needs to recharge.
Ever since.
Uh-oh. Freeze. Great. This is around the time I really missed my Demon Slayer.
I need essence. No.
Come on, just die already so I can get my stuff. Fuck it. let's move on.
All must serve the cycle.
Come on. I seriously doubt I'm going to level up again before I finish this playthrough, but we'll see. Stranger things have happened. Frequently, actually. I am one of those stranger things.
The grave beckons. No.
Come on. Okay. I just need to find the second one of those weirdos. Okay, I'm guessing it's there in the center of that because there is nowhere else for it to be. Don't really know why I'm gathering all these bits and pieces for materials. It's not like I'm actually going to have a chance to use them on this character or this playthrough. Okay, let's have a look. I'm guessing it's going to be back up here. We've gone too far to the west. Okay. That's fine. Won't take us terribly long. I might as well deal with this guy because he's just going to cause me hassle. Burn him down. Done. It doesn't take terribly long to do this. To play through this area, to be quite honest.
Your death nears.
Okay. Mr. Bad Guy has to be around here somewhere. Perhaps not.
This world can abide you no longer.
Just burn him under, because they're more trouble than they're worth. Cool radiance, I'll take that. Thank you very much. The hell? Okay, that's the other one. That's the one I was looking for.
The grave beckons.
You're down, you're down. Good to know. You're next.
It roams the outskirts of Pandemonium, a lumbering giant with a gaping hollow at its core. Somehow, it can hide its body away, disguising itself as a mere portal. Those who pass through it are trapped in a distant world, never to be seen again.
Let's have a look. I don't think I've ever done this event. Could be wrong. But I don't think I've ever done this event. Ooh, I hear good things. Ah, you bastard. That's a long way to go.
No. consumes you.
Come on, die.
I have found many references to the beasts of Pandemonium in Cain's old writings. He journeyed there 20 years ago to help a band of heroes seal away the primevals, and his discoveries appear to have shaken him deeply. Sometimes he would stare outside the fortress walls, and winged beasts would appear, calling his name.
Okay, I'm not really sure of what the point of this event is, but like I said, I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to do it before, so, you know, let's do it. Might as well, I don't lose anything by trying it. A little bit of time, but, you know, we're doing pretty well, I think, overall. This is actually one of the longer acts in the game. It's certainly not like Act 4 that you can go through in 20 minutes.
All must serve the cycle.
That works. I was gonna say that's a dead end, but you're done, and you're next.
That needs to recharge.
Boom.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
Seriously, the number of things you'll supposedly be telling stories about is actually kind of
This world can abide you no longer.
comical at this stage, mate. Yeah, I have not done this event before. Maybe I just powered through the area and just didn't pay any attention, which is quite possible. I have a tendency to like to get through the story mode of this game quite quickly and then just do bounties and adventures.
These enemies defy all reason.
You will make a fine corpse. No.
We may actually level up again. Okay, we've reached the end of that one. Okay, what's left? Over here to the right. So if we go this way. Considering I'm trying to get through this game in a relatively timely manner, I keep getting distracted. It's like, ooh, bad guys, must kill.
Decay and rot.
Nice. Actually, we'll go down this way. But yeah, the reason I was saying that this is a character class that kind of makes you go for movement is that by doing that you end up kiting enemies, which gives you a lot of corpses very quickly. Okay, this is a dead end.
Weakness consumes you.
It's pretty much a case of by having that many kited, you're going to have quite a few weaker enemies, which gives you adequate opportunity to blow shit up. And as we all know, blowing shit up is the greatest joy in this character class. It's like, ooh, there's a bad guy, boom. Like that. And what do we like, folks? We like the boom. We really like the boom. The boom is good. Run through. Okay, this has to be the End area. Yeah, there's going to be summons.
This world can abide you no longer.
Kill him and then I get frozen. Because of course. Yeah, Fields of Eternity, done. Or not Fields of Eternity, Realm of the Banished I should say. Okay, so we need to go down and to the right. That was fun. I actually kind of enjoyed that. It was a nice little diversion. And there isn't a huge amount left of this game anyway, so a little diversion now and then. Okay, which one is going to give me the best bang for my buck? That is the question. Him. And that's you. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a patch coming that will reduce the number of corpses that can exist at any one time. That really would not surprise me.
The night embraces you.
Hello. Come over here and fight me.
Not enough essence.
Oh, that was quick and easy. Right. Let's go into the Pandemonium Fortress. Again. Excuse me 1 second.
Weakness consumes you.
And actually, I have to say the Ram event is Battering Ram event is one of my favorite events in the game. It's so ridiculously cinematic. I mean, it's a really cinematic event. It's like all of a sudden
Do not fear the end.
it is really like a case of all of a sudden boom. Which is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but it's just one of those events you're kind of looking at it going, I could see this.
This is where the eternal conflict raged since the beginning of time. When I fight a battle, I mean to win it. Eternal sounds rather pointless, doesn't it?
Eternal battles are the only ones worth fighting.
But yeah, this event, it's like something you would see in an Indiana Jones movie. There's no other way to describe it. It's just crazy. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Let them deal with him. And that's that. Ooh, we can talk to Tyrael. Nice.
I bear grave news, my friend. The Sliver has revealed Malthael's plan to me, and it is worse than I could have imagined. He means to use the Black Soul Stone to capture all demonic essences, even those that linger in human hearts. If the stone is altered to rip the demonic essence out of every man, woman, and child on Sanctuary, they will all die.
Quickly then. We must begin the attack.
Oh, here we go. Malthael's plan.
Malthael is fundamentally altering the Black Soul Stone. It will now pull in all the demonic essence from whatever plane of existence it finds itself in. But mankind is born of angel and demon alike. Every mortal, save myself, has demonic essence as an intrinsic part of their being. Losing that will rip their body and soul apart.
I need to go back.
Yeah, I need to empty my loots, because I got a lot of loots. This really is a dark, dark story. I should probably repair. We should probably go and talk to whoever the hell is glowing. It's Lorath and probably Samuels. The new Herodrum.
When this is over, Tyrael will need to replace those who fell in the Tomb of Rakis. And he'll continue to train and expand the Order of New Herodrum. With everything I've been through at your side, I think I can contribute to that effort.
Nice. Samuel. The Necromancer.
I spoke with the Necromancer, Zale. He said that the source of my visions is not necromancy, but something else. He seemed unnerved by it.
Okay. Zale, I think, is the Necromancer we met in Chaldeum. I think. But don't quote me on that. Tyrael. About Pandemonium.
I never thought I would return here. Pandemonium was our battlefield for ages on end. Demons' blood saturated this ground. Many angels died defending it.
Why here?
Our battles revolved around the World Stone. I had the Pandemonium Fortress built in order to protect it.
Malthael's disappearance.
You must have searched for Malthael after he vanished.
Malthael kept to himself much of the time, and he was known to leave without warning. Eventually, the Council became concerned. We sent his closest followers to find him. Most of them did not return.
They sided with their master.
It seems so.
That's alright, I'll kill them. The fortress.
You built this fortress.
Not on my own, but it was my idea, yes. The angels raised it around the World Stone many eons ago.
Then you must know another way in.
I fear not. The fortress is always changing, caught between the forces of heaven and hell.
Okay. Which basically accounts for the way that it changes shape every time you go into it. The Ram! And this is pure cinematic gold, man. Wait for it, wait for it.
Break those hooks! We can't move until they're gone.
You don't say. Oh, Tyrael is actually with us. I didn't realize that he was here.
One more hit and it will fall.
Boom, motherfucker!
The gates are down.
Vitalized scale. Actually, that does a decent amount of damage. Pandemonium Fortress. Okay. Now shit gets really crazy. I have no idea what we're supposed to do at this point, but well.
Pandemonium Fortress. When I fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. He is in a state of death and life, impervious to physical harm. Your magic is not enough. To defeat him, you must channel the power of death, as he does.
No priest of Rathma has ever fully achieved that. How is it possible?
The power of the dead. If you could become one with it, you would be as Malthael is, and you could face him. But you must find a way, quickly. Every moment, thousands die, and Malthael's power grows beyond anything I have ever seen.
Okay, Pandemonium Fortress.
The fortress feels strange and new to me, though I have come here times beyond count as its champion and as its liberator. It changes to match the nature of whoever controls it, but I have never seen it like this while under the control of an angel.
He has become something else.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, let's go kill some stuff. Not that... I can't remember.
At last, I have found you.
Master, why are you here?
Because he's dead? I'm just guessing. But because he's dead? Also, doesn't death become her? I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had no choice. It was that or go out of my mind. You never know.
We are reunited at our most dire hour. Many of our priests have fallen.
Even you, Master.
It is as it should be. I have come to aid you in defeating Malthael. You must wield a power beyond what you have ever dreamed possible. But first, you need to free us from our prison deeper in the fortress.
I swear it will be done.
Right then. Cutscene.
Nephilim. The Black Soulstone journeys through the portal to Sanctuary. Even now it spreads death across your world. And so ends the eternal conflict.
Actually, I can see... I know there was a rumor that the next Diablo game was going to be called Sanctuary. And I wonder, is it going to be humanity's war against angel and demon? Possibly with Tyrael leading us. You know? It could happen. Come on, die. Dead. I do like the executioners. I like the design of them.
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
What happens after Malthael is dead?
I shall return to the priests of I'm afraid not. And tell them of what transpired. There is much to learn from this.
And as usual, one of the villains of the next game will probably be one of the heroes of this game. Ooh, weapon rack. Okay. Ah, come on. Ancient writings. Testament of Inarius.
They call me a hero. I slew demons beyond count. I won battles and broke sieges, but it availed me nothing. I know that this war can have no victor, only an eternity of revenge, pride, and hatred. Tyrael does not understand. He cannot see beyond the glory of battle. In time he may, but that day is not yet here.
I'm afraid not.
Come on, drop. Ooh, big boys. Cause you're playing with the big boys now.
That needs to recharge.
Well, no drops? Oh, there. Turns out there's another one. Because of course there is. Okay. I'll just let them deal with him. One-handed. It's okay. Not really worth bothering with. Ooh, a ring! And it's a set piece. It's too far away.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah, we're going back to base. I want to identify that ring. I don't think I've ever had a ring from a set piece drop before in this game. Also, there's lore. Something good, something good, something good, something good. Set ring, Legacy of Nightmares. Huh. While this isn't your only set, while this is your only set bonus, every ancient item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 100%. By 100%. And reduces your damage taken by 4%. Ancient item? Okay, how do you... I don't get that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I do not get that. I have no idea what that means. Okay, we're gonna smash some stuff. Not that we have a lot, but anyway. Hey Drake, me old mate, what you gotta say? Reforged.
This is the wrong hammer, lad. I need the big one.
Right, sorry.
And you, my friend, not a word out of you. Not a single word.
But I wish to speak with Bryson.
You're going to distract my apprentice when he has all this work on his hands? Not on my watch. Now, lad, where's that hammer?
Oh, I love that. I actually like the ending. That's the end of Hadric's story, and I really like it. I think it's a great ending. Clara, a message.
If you see my children, please tell them to stop playing games and come home. Supper is almost ready.
Not for them.
Lorath? Pandemonium.
I know I'm of use here in Westmarch, helping the people recover and keeping order. Each must serve in his own way, but I would love to come help with the fight in Pandemonium, if needed.
Yeah, no. Samuels? Blessing or curse?
My visions cloud everything. I can find no escape. I plan to leave Westmarch, to be alone, far away from the constancy of death. Some people would call it a curse, and sometimes it feels that way. But perhaps it's not. I need time to know for sure.
Captain Vaughn. Deserter. Oh, Derek's a deserter.
Finally found you, Lieutenant Derek. Will you come quietly, or are you going to run again?
I'll go with you. I'm no coward.
That's not how I see it.
Leave him be. He is a good man, and he saved my life.
He let good men die. He's a deserter and a criminal, and he'll be dead in the morning.
I'm at peace. Perhaps the one good thing I did by saving your life can make up for the bad I've done.
You are a good man. Remember that.
Like I said, poor Derek. Deidre.
I've never learned precisely why Rakis chose to found his kingdom here. He must have had an important reason, right? I'm not complaining, but your roguish friend over there seems to think he can win my favor.
Who, Lyndon? He's not worth the trouble.
Please tell the other gentleman you travel with, the armored one, that he's much more to my tastes.
Well, she does like them muscle bound, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't realize you could open her satchel. Crap, I missed so much. I'll get it in the challenge playthrough.
I've heard that you're journeying to a faraway land now. You won't forget to tell me about any discoveries you make there, will you?
Yeah, I'll catch those, the history of Westmarch, as I go through the game. as I go through the challenges, the various pages of challenges in Season 11. That's what I've been trying to say. I'm sorry. My brain is only semi-functional right now. And his brain is completely non-functional. Because I splattered it all across the walls. Okay, there has to be... I don't know what these ancient items that thing talked about. It must be something else, because... Ooh. Testament of Inarius Part 2.
There must be others who seek a way out of the endless strife. Angels and demons who feel enslaved by our fate. I can't be unique in all of creation. I know my path. I will find those disillusioned of the war and lead them.
And that's how Sanctuary was made. Oh, frack. Come on, through. Writings of Lilith, Part 1.
My father is content to fight the same battles and the same foes while everything turns to ashes. Those victories might last a day, or a year, or 100 years. The war will never be won so long as he and his brothers live. There is an end. Fools like my father, who lied to see it.
Which goes to show that Lilith was actually something of a rebel. Which is kind of cool.
Give it more time.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she's still a stone cold bitch, but a bit of a rebel. Movement speed up, thank you. And inventory, yeah, that's okay. And I need to change one quick thing. Options. Sound. Voice is at 100. That's interesting. Let's drop this down to 50. And this down to 50. Maybe that'll bring the voices to the fore. Nice. Not that it's ever going to be any freaking use to me, but hey, you know. We'll make do. I need to get to level 2 of the fortress.
I was struck down in a third charge. I lay upon the ground, only to wake in chains. I did not know that demons took prisoners. I babbled like a fool about my dreams of escaping this war. My captor freed me and said that we would meet again. Her name was Lilith, daughter of Mephisto.
I also find it fascinating that demons and angels have children. Seems kind of unlikely, doesn't it? Come on, burn her down. Freaking hell, come on. Die already. Has to be, and I electrocuted all of us. Okay, it's gotta be pretty deep in here.
I took a prisoner in the battle, an angel whose life was dimming. I brought him to my lair, to my amusement. But he surprised me. My touch seemed to breathe life into him. He raved like a madman about how he wished to escape the war. Perhaps I have found someone I can use.
Emphasis on the word use. It's also interesting that these little snippets of information are here in the Pandemonium Fortress. Bye. Well, at least I find that interesting. It kind of goes to show how much this changes hands and how little regard anybody else has given it for centuries, millennia even. That they just fight and fight and fight and fight, and that's really it.
What you spoke of. I feel as though I am on the edge between life and death, and both will bend at my command.
You are closer to the cycle than any of us have ever been. Use this power to bring us peace.
You have given me a great gift, Master.
I give you a challenge. Do not fail.
I kind of prefer, I'm not going to lie, I kind of preferred the Demon Hunter path through this, because you learn an awful lot about her backstory, who she was, why she became a Demon Hunter. But I have to say, I do kind of like that. Ooh. Might as well get another level up if we can. Oh, come on. Ancient Writings.
Lilith is me, but a fire and flame. I could never have felt this way about a demon while I was mired in the endless war. The strain holds us prisoner to what we've been told to believe. She and I have made plans. We will bring others to our cause, and together we will escape.
Interesting. Most interesting. I do wonder why there's gold down here, though. Why would angels or even demons care about gold? Ooh, bad guy.
No.
Yeah.
I need essence.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Wow, that really did not hurt. I may be a touch overpowered for this. But only a touch. Alright, let's move on. I want to see if I can find any more of those ancient writings. As we're really close to the end now, and I can't remember if I've ever actually listened through them. I mean, yeah, I could always go online and read them there, but I kind of want to read them here, or listen to them at least. Lilith.
The angel I captured, Inarius, is in love with me. I can feel the intensity of his desire. I told him that we must liberate the World Stone, and then we can be together. We will create something never imagined by those mired in the eternal conflict. A new world.
Okay, I don't think angels and I don't think demons can fall in love. Because that really did sound like she was very disdainful of how he felt. Like, oh my god, he loves me. Ha ha ha, noob. Which kind of is interesting. I know, I need time to think about it. Come on, burn down.
I must wait.
Yes, you must wait. For some reason. Come on. I just want to find the last couple of pieces of those writings. They have to be in here somewhere. You bastard. And I did it again. Well, wasn't that a waste of time? Okay, through here, I guess?
Not enough essence.
Come on. So yeah, that I do have plans for the future, and I have things that I'm thinking about doing, but I don't really know whether to or not. Like, there's one part of me that goes, you know, I kind of should probably specialize my channel and a little bit more than I do, and not kind of play such a scattershot number of games. But the other side of it is, that's the kind of gamer I am. I don't play a game, I play lots of games. I play lots of different games all at the same time. I always have. Well, whenever I've had access to lots of games at the one time. And I kind of want to hold on with that.
Those who follow us are strong in purpose and conviction, but we are only few. Yet if we can obtain the power of the World Stone, it will be enough. We will scale the wind-sheer slope, steal into the heart of the fortress, and be gone before anyone notices the stone's disappearance.
But yeah, it's a question of whether I want to change how I play my games and how I run my channel, or whether I want to just keep going as I've been going and play the games that interest me as I come across them.
Decay and rot.
That is not possible.
Come on, burn down, and that's you, and that's you. It's for me at least, it's a tough decision, because I mean, I know in my heart and soul my channel would probably do better if I specialized more. On the other hand, do I really want to do that? I mean, I'm all about the long play, let's play style. I'm all about sharing the full experience. And I'm all about sharing the experience of games that I truly love. Hence my doing so many Dark Souls videos, but
we must make haste. If we don't kill Malthael soon, everyone on our world will be dead in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a tough one. But seeing as this channel exists partially, in large part, for my viewers, let me know what you think. Do you want me to specialize more? If so, what in? Or are you happy with the way that I've been doing this channel since the beginning, where I play what interests me at the time? Path of Wisdom.
I heard a sound and did not know what it was. I sought wisdom in the chalice, but there was none. The sounds called to me, and I knew them. Human souls. But where?
Yeah. Inarius Part 6.
And I truly love the demon. When I gave the World Stone to Lilith, I knew I'd been right to seek her all along. We have created a new world. We can live here in peace, away from war. I have named this world Sanctuary.
Hence the name, you know, well, in the words of CinemaSins, roll credits. Anyway, yeah. Let me know what you think. And I will take it all on board. I've always taken suggestions on board. Doesn't mean I necessarily actually follow through on those suggestions, but I do always listen. Okay. Okay, this way. Ooh, chests. Set piece? Set piece? No set piece? No set piece. I've gradually learned to keep one really big enemy alive because they're great for recharging your essence. Like, really great for charging your... God damn it. Seriously? Seriously. That's the shit you want to do to me, huh?
I brought myself to Sanctuary, where humans dwell. But the souls did not call me from that place. I searched the breath of creation, always following the sound. Always the sound. And then I understood. Pandemonium, where the world stone once rested.
Alright.
I need to go back.
Let's empty our pack. Yeah. You. 7.2 million. We've gotten 2 million's worth of gold in one act. Not even all of one act either. Just a part of one act, which is pretty cool. Bye. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Kill me? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I think... Could be wrong, but I think this might be the end of this area. Possibly. It is Pandemonium Fortress Level 3. Now we get to fight Malthael. Goddamn bastard. Messing around with my planet? I don't think so. Cool though. Wow. Heart of the fortress.
The Soul Stone is a born sanctuary. The blood of demons will soon be gone from all creation. You will be the last of your kind for a few moments. Death comes, Nephilim.
Don't remember much about fighting this guy. Other than he's kind of a wuss, apparently.
Death is beyond your reach.
Yeah, apparently you're wrong. I love going with all the life steal. Life steal is awesome, man.
You are imbued with the power of death. But that will not save you.
Guess who, mother truckers? Okay, so he's literally absorbed the world stun. If I was smarter, I would have sudden death. Kill Malthael at max level in under 3 minutes of torment difficulty. Well, yeah, I did that. Dang. One-handed legendary sword. Material.
Where is the Black Soulstone?
Malthael destroyed it and consumed Diablo's soul.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo. He is free.
Bringer of Order. What one is that? Complete Act 5 with a Necromancer. So, I still have all of these things to do. Oh boy. Self-controlled. Kill your own Shadow clone in the simulacrum during... I thought I'd already done that. Complete all Necromancer achievements listed. Terror in the blood. Silence when you speak. Self-controlled curse. Silence when you speak. Listen to all of Master Ordean's conversations. Malthael contingency is the past. The great cycle of being the Death Speaker. And I forgot to do all of them.
Where is the Black Soulstone?
No. We're going to go back. And we're going to have a look and see what that was. And then we're going to end this playthrough. Well, certainly this part of this playthrough. Because let's be honest. Once I get through the story mode, I have a lot of challenges to do in Season 11. And that was so not worth doing. Although, you know what? There you go. You've been a good companion.
A fine choice.
Although it's not as good as, like, seriously. Like, watch this damage.
Ah, good.
Yeah. Anyway, that is it for the story playthrough of Diablo 3. I think actually it's going to be a case of next week, the first episode of the attempting to get through the challenges of Season 11 will be going up. Because I've got this recorded way in advance. I think. I'm not certain, but I think. And if that's the case, fantastic. If not, I'll put something up. I don't know what. But the challenges is basically going to be amount to I am going to ignore the challenge books and the challenge pages until I finish the story mode, and then we're going to jump in together. We're going to ignore the story. We're going to do it all through adventures, the adventure and bounties page. We're going to do it through, of course, the Nephilim Rifts. And it's going to be an absolute howl. And I really hope you join me for it. So, this has been a lot of fun. This has been an awful lot of fun. And I guess until next time, be good. And bye for now.
The Nephilim had done the impossible. By conquering death, she had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind. In that moment, with victory at hand, I saw the Nephilim in a new light. She is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell, and a necromancer who protects the innocent. But within her beats a mortal heart that will one day be tempted to corruption. On that day, will she have the strength to resist? Or will she be our doom?
To be continued.